What is up, my people? Welcome back to another episode of Small Talk with Compa. I am here with my compadre, William. How you doing, brother man, over there?
Doing good. Excited for episode 7. Getting ready to get started.
All right. So we had a little minor setback, nothing crazy. So we're just gonna keep going, keep the flow going. What is this episode about? What are we doing? But before we get to that, tell me how you doing? How you been?
I've been good. Just
How's the family?
family's doing good.
Beautiful.
Working. Always thinking about things to improve within the podcast, and excited to be here with you, man.
I can't agree with you more. I think the podcast is going well.
Yeah, of course.
I think we're learning, obviously, a lot of steps, but all good. Well, what are we doing today? What are we talking about today?
Today, man, we're gonna talk about hood and gangster movies.
Oh,
How about that? It's part of the culture.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So
All cultures.
yeah, I think. Oh yeah,
Music.
all culture, music,
Fashion.
Yep.
What else? Ambition. Survival.
Just culture worldwide. And obviously, with every episode we have like our own, guide and how we want to do things. So we might zigzag into those questions and those themes. But
We created an agenda, but we like to
always,
like my compadre has said in the past, is just like to mix things up and just be transparent with you guys.
yeah. And now that we're in the topic, I mean, obviously, the first movie that comes to my mind is Blood In, Blood Out.
Yeah.
It's
a good movie.
It's a great movie.
It's a raza movie.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's a raza movie, which which me and you could relate. Even though it was like recorded in California, and obviously the generation is probably a little different. The culture is probably a little different, but it's the same concept. Here in New York. And I love the fact that Blood In, Blood Out it's just a classic. It's a brotherhood, betrayal, gang life. It's the life of three men growing up in
the gang life.
In the gang life in East Los Angeles. Which I think they were cousins. One became an artist, the other one became a cop, and then obviously the third became
He just lived in jail.
Lived in jail, man.
Yeah, in and out of jail.
A convict.
Yeah.
Yeah. So
the white boy.
It was a sad movie. Yeah.
Definitely woke me up. Like never. I don't want to fucking end up like Miklo or fucking Crucito. Even though he got his shit together.
Yeah.
But he still went through some fucking rough patches.
Yeah.
I mean, they all did.
Yeah, they all did. But I think that it was great to see the upcomings of those three men and where life took them.
Yeah, how they all evolved.
Yeah, how all evolved and then kind of synced them back. So, yeah, it was good.
Good movie. Yeah. Strong movie. What do you give it? What do you rate it?
Rated from what? 1 to 10?
Just 1 to 5.
1 to 5? I'd say 5.
Nice.
Yeah.
Generous guy, you.
No, because it just hits all cylinders.
Yeah. You're right.
You know what I mean?
You're right. You're absolutely right.
It has good times, bad times. You got the roller coasters up and down. You think that, things are gonna be a Cinderella story, and then it kind of quickly just changes to a whole different.
I think when Miklo got out of jail that first time, I thought he was gonna get his shit together.
Yeah,
yeah, but he got too hooked on just the bad life, the criminal.
Man. Yeah,
crazy.
It's the easy route.
Yeah,
Same thing with like Crucito. You think that coming back and do his art, but the drugs, man, just
crazy. Let me ask you a question.
Mm-hmm.
You remember that scene when Miklo is robbing the armored truck?
Uh-huh.
You would have shot your cousin?
Oh. You know what?
That would have been a good in caliente question.
That would have been a good in caliente question.
Anyway,
man.
But go ahead. Talk to me.
I think I wouldn't.
You wouldn't shoot your cousin.
That's why
I don't think so either, man. I can't. I think I can live with myself knowing that I fucking shot a family member.
Yeah. Yeah. I would never be a cop.
Yeah, well, yeah, but hypothetically.
I wouldn't. I'm not disrespecting the cops. I think the NYPD Blue and any cop here in the United States are, they risk their lives. They risk their lives every day for us, and I appreciate and understand. And I'm always up. I'm always there. To like support.
Well, it's a challenge.
It's a challenge, you know.
Yeah, but I mean, no. I personally wouldn't.
Yeah, I wouldn't do it.
I wouldn't shoot my cousin.
Nah,
Hell no.
I wouldn't.
Scarface is on our list.
Yeah, Scarface is
Legendary movie.
Ooh, that's another one. Who doesn't like Scarface, man? The upcoming American Dream.
I was gonna ask you when before you got here, has I'm sure your kids have seen it, right? Your kids have seen. I know your oldest probably saw it already.
Nah, I don't think so.
Really?
No.
Maybe, my question.
Maybe he did.
My question was gonna be, well, it's gonna be, you think this generation of the youngsters have seen it?
That's a good question. Because I wouldn't know, man.
I'm gonna ask that. I think I'm sure my nephews.
They definitely might have heard it. They might have heard of it.
Yeah.
But I don't think.
Well, you see Scarface every T-shirts. Yeah. The merch is everywhere.
But there's kids out there that wear these merch and they don't even know what the hell they're wearing.
You're right. That is absolutely correct.
So that's another thing. That's another topic. But going back to Scarface, I mean, I don't know. It's a good question. You know, something that I probably will ask my son. You know, the oldest, just because I want to know what his head is at around that area. Yeah. But who knows, man? Maybe they heard of it, but I don't know.
Maybe he has. You don't think he has seen it?
I don't think so.
No. And your daughter?
Nah,
Menace.
Nah. I don't think they could relate. Oh, I don't know.
Yeah.
Maybe they do see it for the first time, then it'll be like, oh wow, you know, good movie. Yeah. But I don't know. It's different times.
Menace to Society.
That's another good one.
Fucking raw. Gritty,
man. It was just
ruthless.
It was just ruthless. That's a good word. That's a good word to describe it.
Just not giving a fuck.
Yeah. Again, recorded in what? It wasn't in Compton?
I believe. Well, somewhere in L.A.
The Black Urban Society, somewhere there. You know,
somewhere in L.A.
Yeah. Belly
is a video, a 2-hour video,
a music video,
a very good 2-hour music video.
Yeah, I guess so. I mean, definitely. You know, who's your favorite actor there?
Sincere.
Why?
The homie Nas. He was great. Just like what's his name? The homie from Blood In Blood Out wanted to get out of the hood, and Sincere tried to get out of the hood as well, and he did though. He ended up going to Africa.
That's true. That's right. He did.
He wanted to get out of everything that they went through. All the drugs.
Read a lot of books.
According
to the movie script.
Yeah.
What about Tommy?
Another one. Ruthless.
Just
didn't give a fuck.
Oh man.
He just didn't care about anything.
But I like the fact at the end, you know, when he was gonna do what he wasn't supposed to do. I'm not gonna say the story because there's probably people out there that haven't seen the movie. But then the fact that, you know, the pastor or the priest, you know, was able to control the situation and make him understand, you know.
Woke him up.
That was real life.
That shit was deep.
That was deep.
Yeah. What do you give it?
1 to 5?
Yeah.
Solid 4.
Solid 4. Mm-hmm. You're very generous today.
No, it's real good.
You're right.
I like it.
Colors is a little bit too old. It's You ever seen that?
I did.
Did you like it?
I did.
Sean Penn
is great. Mm-hmm. You know where I like Sean Penn in that movie that he did with the guy from La Bamba, actually. What's his name? Isaias, I think his name is.
Anyway, Blue Diamond Phillips? The main La Bamba guy?
Yeah. But the one movie that I like from him that always been in my mind was the movie Bad Boys. Yeah. It's about juvenile kids that are locked up for doing bad shit, obviously.
What's the name of it?
Bad Boys. And Isaias Morales, the guy that played Bob in Bamba. He was there too. They were young.
Yeah. Damn, Sean Penn has been around for a long time.
Watch that movie.
I will.
You probably did see it, at least clips of it, and you see, because Sean Penn was really young, but it was a great movie. Great movie. You gotta watch that.
What do you give Colors? Like a
you know
3?
What? I'm not gonna lie. I didn't like it. 2.
A 2.
Yeah. I didn't relate to that. So.
Yeah, it dragged.
Yeah.
It was good, but it would dragged.
Yeah.
You know, cops control the gangs when they couldn't.
Yeah.
Back in the 80s.
Yeah.
New Jack City.
New Jack City.
You like?
I like it. New Jack City. No.
Nino Brown.
No. You know what? New York City.
New Jack City.
New Jack City. It's not a bad movie. I don't know. I didn't.
Wasn't yours?
Yeah.
Paid in Full.
One of my classics.
You like that?
I love that movie.
Tell me why.
I think that again, it's a story of three boys, hustling in the streets of Harlem.
Yeah.
And they all have different stories, man, and that's what I could relate. The fact that even though they are hustling and they are doing things that they're not supposed to, they got lives, and then it's in deep. It's betrayal. It's the gang life. It's the brotherhood. All that drugs, cars, gold.
All those guys did a great job.
Yeah. Cameron,
Acting.
surprisingly good actor.
Surprisingly good actor.
Great.
Was he in State Property?
Was he?
I'm asking. I don't
remember.
I've never seen that.
I've never seen that either.
I think I saw one clip of it on TikTok, and I'm like,
but he played a good part of what Rico.
Yeah,
he was good.
That was good.
It was a good movie. Good.
No, Solid 5.
Solid 5, yeah.
True.
Yeah.
Training Day.
Whew. It's another Denzel Washington, man.
Took it to another level.
Took it to a whole different level, man. His acting there was just on point.
Yeah. You had said prior to this recording that you like Paid in Full a little more than Training Day.
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
And it's not, they're close, but I think that for me, the fact that changes the whole dynamic of Paid in Full is that it's true events.
Yeah.
And I think they played it to the, they played it good. And I think with Training Day, that probably does happen.
Yeah.
But I think that was just a difference.
They'll never tell us.
Yeah.
A fucking cop going rogue, like especially in the narcotics department. We'll never find that out.
We'll never find out.
It's true. American Gangster.
Ooh, another sad, depressing story.
Frank Lucas.
Yeah.
That's a very, very sad story.
Yeah, really sad story. But
not really. He lived his life though.
Yeah.
Frank Lucas had a. Do you think you remember that scene where they went to the fight?
When he wore that fur with that hat,
the chinchilla.
Yeah, that was a big mistake.
I would have worn that.
He shouldn't have done that though.
I know he shouldn't have, but I would have worn it.
Why? Because he's just a bougie.
Just for the look.
He did it for his wife.
I know.
You know what I mean?
He
but
did it
he
for
shouldn't have done that.
Yeah,
that fucked him over.
Got him caught.
I got him caught, man. That's it. That's what I'm saying. That you be in the spotlight, you're gonna get caught. Eventually.
It's crazy how that movie was. Yeah, like you said, it's a real life movie.
Yeah,
happened in Harlem. Just selling heroin from fucking South Asia.
What people don't know about Frank Lucas is that he was actually a soldier for another kingpin in Harlem. Very famous by the name of Bumpy Johnson.
Yep.
So Bumpy Johnson was really he was his right hand man, to be quite honest.
Taught him everything he knew.
Yeah, taught him everything he knew, man. Like he was Frank Lucas was the real deal. Like Frank Lucas was like a killer.
Definitely.
When Bumpy wanted someone to be eliminated, guess who he called?
He do the dirty work.
He did the dirty work. So Frank Lucas was just a real gangster. Like, and then for him to come and took over Harlem.
Damn, that's another fucking really good Denzel gangster movie.
Denzel played it perfectly. What is that? 20%? You remember that one?
Yeah.
Yeah, that was amazing.
And he shot him?
He shot him right in the streets of Harlem, and everybody was just like, what? He came back to the restaurant with his cousins and brothers. His cousins and brothers are looking at him like, what just happened?
These guys just came up from the south. He sat down,
wiped his freaking mouth, and just like, yo, we're a family now.
Yeah. Are we missing something? I'm sure we're missing a bunch of them. What were we talking about?
What else? I mean, yeah. So we talk about Mexican hood gangster movies, right? So we got what? Sin Nombre.
Oh yeah.
That's the type of movie that we need to talk about.
Very, very depressing.
And recommended though to watch it. We're not gonna say all of what happens because there's probably people out there that haven't seen the movie, but it's just based on real life events.
Yeah, it's based on a young woman from Honduras trying to get into the States.
Yeah,
she runs into some trouble with some gang members, and
Salvatruchas.
And then they're into some trouble as well. The guy that she runs into is a gang member, and then it goes down from there. I won't say too much, but that's a good movie. It's good. Movie. It's just depressing.
Yeah, of course.
But it's real.
It's real.
It's real. It's
that's
raw,
what I like about it.
And it's shit what people really go through in life to get to the.
I think that
to get to the States.
I think that it's a great movie for you guys to watch and kind of see what really goes out, what really is happening out there. Yeah, definitely a good movie.
For decades.
Yeah, recommended. What else? Sicario. I never watched it.
It's good.
Yeah?
I give it a 5.
Why is it good?
Cause cartels. Who doesn't like cartels? People love watching cartel movies.
Narcos.
Like the show Narcos, great show. Benicio del Toro is a great.
That's true.
That role that he
Yeah.
played,
Yeah.
he was a good guy, maybe bad guy. Fucking strong.
Yeah.
What was Emily Blunt? I think is the female that plays that role.
Mm-hmm.
También, she was fucking brilliant in that.
Really?
Yeah, it's scary. It's a scary world what people go through in the cartel world that I would never in my life want to get involved with. Obviously,
It's a war that goes on and we don't even know it.
I don't want to know it, but it's a good movie.
Yeah.
I give it a 5.
Oh, damn. We're being generous. 5.
We are, right? You
Jesus.
started.
That's true.
Dead Presidents. You said you liked.
Ooh, yeah. Dead President. Again, it was a film in Harlem, I believe. Oh, it was based in Harlem, I think, right?
Was it?
Was
Am I-
it?
yeah.
I might be wrong. I might be wrong about this one, but I think I'm pretty sure it was.
Why do you like it?
I don't know, man. It's just again, it goes back to like those type of hood movies. You know, you're starting from humble beginnings, and then you know the journey of life just takes you to a whole different direction. Like for instance, with Dead Presidents, you know, he is a kid that just didn't know what the hell he wanted to do with his life. He goes to the army starts freaking
didn't
going.
like it. Loses his
What was he?
mind.
Go to Korea, right? To fight the
I
Korea
think
War?
Vietnam.
Vietnam.
Yeah.
And then he comes back freaking just like
Just
traumatized, right?
Another man.
Another man. It's just like, you know, he becomes this killing machine. And then that's how the whole life, you know, and then I bet you this is what happens to a lot of soldiers. They come back from the Vietnam War, you know, they don't know what the hell they're doing in the city.
Thank you all for your service, by the way.
Absolutely, man. For all those veterans out there, man. Absolutely. Like
In the Bronx.
In the Bronx. Oh, it's in the Bronx. There
It
you
was
go.
taking place in the Bronx.
It's taking place in the Bronx. I mean, yeah. I think that it's a great movie. That's why I like it, because it was just kind of like that raw and gritty and like just people.
I feel like Durant's Take, who played the main role.
That's
in
a
that,
good actor.
Oh, great actor. He
Chris
felt,
Tucker was there.
He was the drug addict at the end.
Yeah, man.
I felt like he didn't feel appreciated from the government after all he did for his country.
Yeah,
You
of
know,
course.
He couldn't. He jumped right back into trouble right after he came back from Nam.
But why is that, right? Because, you know, he needed to provide for his family, and, and nobody was giving him an opportunity for him to work. So, you know, he knew guns.
He knew guns.
He knew just how to, like, you know, to use them, and he thought that a robbery would have just changed his trajectory in life. But it turns
Fortunately,
out
it didn't.
it didn't.
Solid 5.
Yeah, absolutely.
Big
Solid
time.
5. Absolutely.
All right, where we at? So now we're switching gears. We're gonna go to funny hood movies.
What about Desperado before we go there?
Desperado? You're right. Desperado is on the list.
Tony Banderas,
Mr. Banderas, Salma Hayek, Quentin Tarantino,
Quentin Tarantino. You can't go wrong with that.
machine guns in guitar briefcases.
Mhm.
Strong,
It's strong.
good music.
Good music.
Yeah. Did you
Great.
see the one before that?
No.
El Mariachi.
El Mariachi.
Yeah.
It was based on that, right? Like,
Well, it started. It was somebody that was playing the role that what's his name? Antonio played.
okay,
He got killed,
he got killed.
and then what's his
This
name?
happened.
Yeah.
Okay, I
Good.
get it now. It's a good movie.
Yeah.
I like it. I like the fact that Salma Hayek in her prime. It was just
Respectfully.
respectfully. It's one of our paisanas actress. You know, she's great. But you know, you can't go wrong with Tarantino.
Oh, he's the man.
He's the man.
What's your favorite Tarantino movie?
Top 3.
Give me 3.
Give me 2.
No order.
Yeah. Django.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction.
Oof.
And Reservoir Dogs.
Nice.
It's a classic. And I
Yeah.
love Kill Bill, man. I really do.
Yeah.
Kill Bill was
See, that's
also
me.
good.
I got
Yeah.
Kill Bill,
Mhm.
Inglourious Bastards. I do like Reservoir Dogs though, but I like I forgot what the third one was.
So you said Kill Bill, Pulp Fiction. You said
Pulp Fiction. Yeah.
Yeah.
Pulp Fiction. Yeah. Good.
It's a
I haven't
good
seen
movie.
that in a while.
Yeah, Quentin Tarantino, man. Shout out to him. He does great movies. But then going back to to our dialogue over here, comedy hood movies.
Oof. Friday.
What you got? Friday.
Friday.
I knew you were gonna say
Iconic
that.
generational movie that will play
Fool.
after we're dead. Right?
Absolutely.
Have your kids seen that?
Probably.
Yeah.
They definitely heard of it.
I'm sure they did.
Yeah.
You think they would like it though?
Hmm.
Do you
Yeah.
think they would like it as much as we did when we were younger?
No.
You know why though? I think
Go.
because at least I was most of the time that I saw this movie when I was younger, I was
Uh-huh.
always mad blazed. I was mad high.
Okay.
On like obviously just weed.
Yeah.
So I found that just about every scene's hilarious.
Okay.
And kids these days, they usually be on their phones,
Yeah.
right?
I mean,
Different times.
Would they like it? Probably not as much as we did, but it's funny.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And it holds up.
Yeah.
So
Do
I
you
think
like it?
I love it.
Yeah.
I think it's one of the best comedy movies that I ever seen. I think part 2 and part 3 is also there too as well.
Yeah.
Obviously, part 1 is my favorite, but they all were great. Yeah, Friday definitely top. I'll give it a good solid 5 too.
Yeah.
Really
Because
good
it
stuff.
still holds up.
It still holds up.
Debo, the man.
Devo. With my 40 homie.
Or bye, Felicia.
Bye, Felicia.
Felicia, that line will live on in history.
Yeah, that was amazing. That line was crazy. Another one that another quote from Friday would be Chris Tucker when he says, "It's Friday. You got nothing. You got shit to do.
You ain't got no.
You
ain't got no job.
You ain't got no job.
You ain't got shit to do. You said a 5. What else?
You got how high?
Good.
Now that we're talking about stoners,
Word. Method Man, great.
Method Man great. Not Redman, not too great, but Method Man great. I mean, I really don't got nothing to say about that movie. Just the fact that it's just a movie it just involves weed, college, and
What's the title is?
yeah,
How high?
It's just funny,
Yeah.
But you know what? Another movie that we haven't even listed in our paper here
Yeah.
that I think is
Dime.
part of the comedy hood is Half Baked.
I have paid.
Come on, yeah. Dave Chappelle was hilarious.
Oh,
In
yeah.
that movie. That shit was amazing.
Have paid. That's
Big,
a good right.
It's a good
It
movie.
should have been on this list.
Definitely. Have Baked.
You ever heard of the movie CB4?
CB4?
Yeah.
No.
Me neither.
CB4. Maybe I
Yeah,
have.
never heard of it. But it's supposed to be on. It's got pretty good reviews.
No, I
Not
haven't.
really. It's got 50
Honestly.
out of 100 Rotten Tomatoes. So
Really?
maybe not. Martin Lawrence. Do you remember any Martin Lawrence movies
I
that
do.
you like?
Martin Lawrence, Bad Boys.
Bad Boys. No, but comedy movies. I guess Bad Boys is kind of a comedy action.
It was a
thriller.
Martin Lawrence. There was a comedy movie that I saw. It involves somebody dead. I forgot the movie. What it's called? Jesus Christ. He was there with a bunch of other comics.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, but who could forget about this movie? Big Mama. Big Mama's House.
I was just looking at that.
Yeah, that's a good movie.
I haven't seen that in a very long time.
Yeah.
I wonder if it still holds up.
Yeah, it does. Oh, you know what movie? Oh my God. You know what movie also I love from Martin Lawrence?
Dime.
Blue Streak.
Blue Streak.
Yeah, Blue Streak with that other actor that played
Dave Chappelle was also in that.
yeah, Dave Chappelle was in there. That's right.
I like Blue Streak. That's one of my favorite Martin Lawrence movies.
Yeah, I love that
for
movie.
sure.
Dave Chappelle was hilarious.
Luke Wilson. Luke Wilson's
Cut
the
his
other
dick
guy.
off and make him lick my balls. Yo, that was so
Yeah,
big.
that's a good movie.
Oh, dude, you gotta see that movie, Blue.
We recommend. That one, we give it a solid 5 too.
A Thin Line Between Love and Hate. He also played that. I forgot about that. Oh yeah, Nothing to Lose. Now that I see it here. Yeah. He worked with that guy from he worked in the Shawshank Redemption. Oh man. Yeah.
Where we at?
House Party.
House Party.
Kid and Play.
Kid and Play.
There you go.
Did you like it?
Yeah.
Would you watch it?
Yeah, of
now?
course. I'll watch it now. Not all of them. Probably just part 1.
Just part 1, right?
Yeah, I think that's one of the. I think it was just great because it was just 2 kids trying to have a good time. They got got into trouble, but at the end of the day, they just want to do a house party and
What about Above the Rim? Do you remember that?
Above the Rim. Is that with Tupac?
With Tupac, yeah. Where he played
He was like a drug dealer, right?
A drug dealer,
yeah.
yeah.
And he was just trying to get kids
to play ball in his
play
team.
ball in his team, but he did it in a shady way.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I remember that. Above the Rim. Yeah.
Marlon Wayans was in it.
He was.
You go back to all these movies and you see all the cast that was in.
I
Holy
know.
shit.
It's crazy.
These people come up.
Come from a.
You were mentioning another movie to me earlier. Oh, you're right. It is a Disney movie. Cool Runnings.
Mm-hmm. With Leo Robinson, that actor.
Never seen it.
Never seen it. It's a good movie. I like it. It's about 4 Jamaicans that apparently initially they wanted to get to the Olympics as a track team, but they failed because I don't know, something happened. It was an accident or
Wow.
someone cheated.
I
Anyway,
didn't see it.
they were handed an opportunity to be in the bobsled team, which is weird because they're Jamaicans and they have no snow. Anyway,
Just like Florida has a hockey team and doesn't snow in Florida.
Exactly.
Story for another day.
Exactly.
What are we missing? Is there some movie that you can think of that you're like, you know what, I fucking love this movie and I would watch it again and again? Whether if it's classic hood movies or funny hood movies or Mexican related movies that you enjoy watching.
Yes. I'm going to go back to the Mexican hood and gangster movies. There's one in particular that we haven't mentioned that I think is a great movie. And if you haven't watched it and you kind of want to learn a little bit about our culture and how we grew up, you got to watch My Family, Mi Familia.
Mi Familia.
Actors there, Jimmy Smith, Edward James Olmos, Asea Morales, Jennifer Lopez. I mean, the list goes on. What else?
Yeah, J-Lo was in that too.
Yeah, J-Lo was in there. Yeah, I mean, this is a great all-star cast of Hispanics doing their thing. And it just took, I don't want to put a lot of information about the movie, so I want you guys to watch it, but it's about 3 generations of a family and how, you know, they grew up in their upcomings, you know, and how it affect
Paco.
Yeah, how one specific life event affected not only one but 2 generations. And, you know, it just goes to show you on like how to be able to look at it and, you know, look at it face on. And there's trials and tribulations of the family, but even with those negative events, you know, they're still a family. They still are together. They still try to find ways to help each other. It's a great story. I would say it's a sad, but it also has its like good times.
I gotta watch it again.
Yeah,
I can't remember it.
Yeah, you gotta watch it, man. It's real good.
You know what we didn't talk about too is American Me.
I think we did.
Did we?
Did we? American Me.
No,
Don't look at me.
way.
Don't look at me, little puppy. All right, another one. That's another one that I love, man. I think it's a great movie to watch. If you haven't watched it, please do so. It is crazy, sad story.
Into Deep.
That we haven't talked about.
That one we didn't talk about.
Into Deep with LL Cool J
and Omar Epps.
Omar Epps. Great movie, man. Great movie.
What is his name? You said his name earlier.
God. God and his angels.
God and his angels.
That is crazy. Yo, but LL Cool J did his
thing. He definitely did his thing.
Yeah.
Would you watch it again?
I watched it all the time. What are you talking about?
That's true.
Yeah. It's just a crazy movie, man. You know who was there that we don't even like acknowledge that, bro?
Yes, I do. Go ahead.
Who?
Magic. Yeah. He's in that movie from Blood In, Blood Out.
Really?
Yeah.
I wasn't even gonna go there. I wasn't.
Sorry, I threw you off, right?
You did actually. Now I kind of want to see who he plays.
He plays the detective.
Oh, with the beard.
That's sir.
That's him?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Into Deep. That's right.
Yeah.
You're right. But you know what I was gonna tell you about that movie?
Go ahead.
That rapper was there. That small fucking, I forgot his name. Jermaine Dupri.
Yes, he was.
He was that kind of shady cat that was outside trying to hit Omar Epps. He hit him with a bottle.
Oh yeah.
And then his crew came out and beat the shit out of him. Boo.
Yes.
You don't fuck with us, man.
Yeah. He was in that. That was random.
That was
a random producer.
Yeah.
Shout out to Jermaine Dupri though.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Where is this guy Magic? What's his real name?
Magic. That's crazy. I forgot. You're right. But it's good. It's a real story. I mean, not a real story, but it's a good hood story. Man, I don't know. I think we're good. I think we're kind of...
Mi Familia. I'm going to watch that because I haven't seen that in a while.
It's like 2 hours and a half.
Yeah.
Around there. But it's really good. Definitely. Copy that. Man. Yeah, these movies are great, man. I don't know. It's just, you know, watching them all over and over again just made me realize that I'm old. But second, you know, it helps.
You're not that old.
Yeah, well, you know, Scarface, pretty old.
Scarface is pretty old. Well, the movie itself is pretty old.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
I like those movies, man. I like all of these movies. They're pretty good.
Yeah.
It just, you know,
I feel like they haven't made anything good that holds that catches my attention.
When it comes to like movies?
Hood movies or any kind of
You're talking about now?
gangster movies. Yeah, now. Can you think of one?
Not movies. I could say serious, but not movies.
Well, yeah. I mean, you got Narcos.
Yeah, that's it's a whole different story there.
Yeah.
But movies,
Different times, I guess.
different times, I guess. Yeah, it's not nothing pops up like right now that I could say, oh, you know what, this could relate.
Yeah.
Again, it just go back now to serious, like those type of. Yeah, I don't have nothing. I got nothing.
I got nothing either.
Yeah,
Nothing that catches my attention, at least.
but I think we covered like most of the movies, man. I think we did a good job in like kind of mentioning all the classics
For sure. And this was just like hood gangster movies. We're not including like the mobster movies that were also good.
Yeah,
like
that's a whole different
Casino
story.
and Goodfellas,
Godfather,
Harlem, Hoodlum.
Yeah,
was a mobster
good
movie.
Mobster movie.
No, that one was good. But before we go, I think my compadre was going to do a really quick En Caliente segment.
Let's do
Is
this.
this correct, sir?
I love it. En Caliente is what I'm about. And just to refresh your memory to all my listeners out there, it's just a rapid fire of questions that I'm going to ask my compadre, and he better give me a quick answer.
I'm ready, but don't
All
make
right.
them hard.
I mean, it has to be
Hey,
a
yo.
little hard, all right? So
Pause.
we're going to definitely do that. I'm
Pause.
going to change it up just a little bit.
Hágale parce.
Hágale parce. All right, ready?
Dale, vato.
All right. Let's do this. Do you roll deep? Do you roll deep or lone wolf?
Lone Wolf.
Lone wolf? I bet. All right. Biggie or Pac?
Biggie.
All right. Bulletproof vest or fast cars?
Fast cars.
You ride solo or with a crew?
Solo.
Loyalty or respect?
Both.
Both? Okay.
Is that okay?
No, but I have to find a way to like punish you with that.
I'm not taking no shot.
All right, it's a good one. Cali gangs or New York gangs?
Oh, damn. Can't relate, but
Okay.
probably Cali gangs.
Yeah.
It depends on what though. Like that's a hard one. Like, what do you mean? Which gangs? Like, who kills the
Cali
most?
gangs, you got what? Bloods and Cribs. And New York gangs, you got like
Latin Kings.
Nietas.
But they're from Chicago.
Really? Oh, wait.
Latin Kings are.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay, fine.
Another question. That one wasn't good.
That wasn't that good. All right, cool. This relates kind of earlier. I'm just got questions coming in out here.
Rapid fire.
Rapid fire. All right. Let's do one. Tattoos, face or neck?
Neck.
Black Air Force Ones or white Force?
The whites always.
Really?
Yeah.
All right. Cool.
Those look good on
All right.
everything.
Drive by or walk up? And what I mean by that, basically, you're gonna do a drive by shooting or walk up shooting.
These are very aggressive
I know.
questions.
Hey, we're
Will.
doing the hood.
This isn't
the hood.
You're right. You know what I mean? Drive by or what? What was the other one?
Huh?
Drive by or what?
Drive by or just walk up?
Damn. Probably drive. I don't know.
All right. For the last one, it's the hard one. Mafia movies or hood classics?
Te pasas de verga. Güey.
Pick one.
Pasas. Hood movies or mobster movies?
Quickly.
Quickly. Probably mobster movies.
Nice. And that is all for En Caliente segment. Rapid fire questions, man. You know, the whole nine. Thank you, compadre, for playing this game. I got to find another way to like punish you when it's like a tie.
You know what?
Mm-hmm.
Next episode is going to be me.
Oh, yeah. You're going to do it. Yeah, please do so.
I'm going to give you some
I want to be
caliente questions.
I want to be in the other side of that.
Just one worded. Like,
Yeah.
putting me under the
But I do
pressure.
got to find a rule of like if
you don't answer it?
you don't answer it, or at least a tie. Yeah, something has to happen.
Like
anyway,
what?
I don't know. I'll think about it.
No alcohol though.
All right, no alcohol.
Because I mean,
Well, I gotta think about something. We'll think of something.
yeah, we'll think of something.
Anyway, thank you guys for listening to En Caliente here in Small Talk with Compa. Again, man, we appreciate you guys listening up to our episode 7. I think it was a great conversation. Definitely talk about hood, gangster movies. I mean, you know, it's part of our culture. Compadres, let's set us off on the path on ending this episode.
My people, again, thank you very much for listening to episode number 7. We appreciate it. Hopefully we can get this edited fast and quick so you guys can listen to it.
And also
on your drive home, at home cooking, wherever you get access to any kind of streaming platforms. Make sure you hit that like. You're on YouTube, make sure you hit that subscribe. And if you are on any, again, streaming platforms, make sure you hit that follow so you get any updates. Drop a comment wherever you can. Instagram, Facebook, and YouTube. It goes a long way. I appreciate you. You got something to say, Gumba?
Yeah, what he said. Let's go.